So this morning I woke up and it had snowed outside. Now, if you know, I did say on my previous video that it hasn't snowed in the UK for ages. Also guys, I generally don't remember the last time it snowed in the UK. It feels like we haven't had it for ages, and now it has. But to go along with today's theme, I thought we could build a snowman in Bloxburg. Hello guys, it's K-Spade and welcome back to my channel. Now, we are going to be building a snowman, and as you can probably tell, the snow and the cold has got to me as I am very ill. But just before we get onto this video, I do have a Discord that you can join, which you can participate in activities, be in videos, or even chat to me in there. So if you would like to, you can join that. But let's get straight on into this video. I did forget to put on my Christmas outfit, but I have got it on now. Now, I don't really need to go to Pinterest because I think everyone knows what a snowman looks like. And I do have a feeling this is going to be all basic shapes. So I'm going to use this basic shape and we are going to resize it. I don't know how big it can go. So hopefully it is big enough because I do want quite a large snowman. I don't really want a small one. Okay, that's pretty good in my opinion. But I am going to have this in the corners, and then here I'm probably going to do a basic shape. But I need to figure out how to do this kind of curve. Never mind, we actually have one that is that, but a straight one. So this is how our snowman is currently looking. I'm not sure if that's looking right, because it is quite like, I don't know how to explain it. It's looking a bit weird. So I am thinking of putting it on a cube and doing it like that and seeing how that goes. The only problem is I can't really put these on cubes. I'll have to see how it goes and what I'm working with. So I'm thinking of doing this instead. As you can see, I've kind of rounded it. These are so expensive on their own, by the way. They're 1,600 per one, and I've got to do a whole circle of this. I feel as though this build is going to be more expensive than most of the Christmas builds I've recently done. I think my snowman already cost 15k. I don't even want to spend any more money because it's draining it so much. Okay, so I've finally done around the body and we're gonna see how that looks. So it is looking like this. It is huge, I'm not going to lie. The sad thing is I do still have another 2 stories to go. I think there's 3 bodies on a snowman. This is weird. Why I should know this. And my money's going down the drain again because all this even costs 1,000. This is the most expensive build I have probably done. Obviously, except for my houses, but the Christmas ones, this one has to be it. We are not going to talk about how much money I just wasted on basic cubes when I could have done this. And I was about to spend loads of money on basic cubes. So this is how the first body of the snowman is looking, and we are going to move on to the next part, which is the second part of the body. And as you can see, I have done the second half, and that again has taken a ton of my money. And I'm now going on to the third part, which I think is his head, if I'm correct. I'm going to need to Google this, hold on. So I was correct. It obviously is his head at the third part. The only problem is I want his head to be pretty circular, but I do have to kind of go still with this, whatever I want to call this. And this is how the head is looking. Not the best, but we are now going to move on to his little hat that we are going to do. I just realized that I can't add a hat because I'm out of the plot boundaries, as you can see. That is so annoying. I am going to give him a hat. I'm going to try and make it work because he's just not going to look right without one. Now, this is how his hat is looking. We're gonna ignore how silly it looks. We are just gonna trust the process because I did get like capped here, so I couldn't go over it. But we are now gonna move on to his face. So we are going to start with his eyes. I don't want to make him look really creepy though. We are gonna try and do the eyes the best that we can. I have a feeling I'm going to make him look really creepy, which I'm not wanting. And I somehow have to fit his nose and his mouth on here too. Now, this is how his face is looking. And I do want to add, as I was saying, I do want to add a scarf to make him look better. in the comments, put what you would name this snowman, as I have no idea what to call it. Now, I've just done his scarf and I'm adding his buttons, and then I think it will be all done if I'm right. Actually, he hasn't got no arms. And that is the snowman complete. I am actually very happy with it, and I am going to show you a size comparison compared to my character. And as you can see, here is my character on the first button, and then here is the snowman. It is pretty big and I do actually like it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I have linked my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Discord in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.